Okay. All right. Do we have fucking liftoff? There's music this time.
Oh yeah,
I'm loving it. It's different.
It's different
we're
music
rolling now, baby. Yeah.
Look. Welcome back to episode 76. 76. 76, 70, 75? Sure? Listen.
Welcome back to 75.
If you start...
Welcome back to 1975.
Why can't I hear you?
I don't know.
You can hear you though, right?
A little bit.
He said, can you hear you?
I'm not controlling the board. That's up to you.
Yeah, but the board's all the levels are good on. Don't fucking see. This is where you
I feel like
piss.
this is how we start every show off. Hey,
It's-
look, this is fucked up. Hey, look, this is fucked up.
It wouldn't be.
Fuck it, let's just do a show anyway.
It would be fun if it wasn't fucked up.
Well, welcome back to the same show you just left.
Yeah. But hey, there's not gonna be one fucking camera going off. I can guarantee that.
Well,
Don't guarantee
that's
it.
a plus.
Yeah, don't
You can go
guarantee it.
get. That's a huge plus. We've had no cameras. That are going off. That are on or off. That we do not have to worry about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yet. Yeah.
So far.
Right. So far, and then we want to.
I mean, it's only two things: audio and
It's not just
visual.
no.
It's
no.
audio and visual. I mean, how hard is it? You just
It's hard.
two things
For somehow,
together.
some odd reason, we can't figure that part out.
It's don't let.
I hope everybody can see that I have no control over anything. I just talk into this mic.
As you
You know,
should.
he's got a laptop. He's got all this other stuff.
I don't do anything either.
You don't. Right. You don't. Well, yeah. But you get if you fucking talk, you all the bullshit. Hey guys, I love each other. Oh, it's good to see you. Hey, knuckling. Everybody in their own right way will come and put their comment cards in the box. If you fucking
Is there a box?
yeah, there is
I'll
a
put
box.
one in right after this show.
Right. As soon as
filled.
you're like, hey, you start talking, then all of a sudden this motherfucker, he's the one who's got to put the
Match it up.
the match it all up. Then he's like, this motherfucker, I heard this motherfucker. He was talking about you motherfuckers. But then when you guys see each other, hey, Dick Rub,
It's
hey,
never motherfucker. It's
I
more
never,
like
I never
this
motherfucked
motherfucker.
him ever.
no, you wouldn't. Why would you motherfuck the guy?
Well, you
Not yet, anyway.
No. That I was.
Yeah,
No.
I didn't say
Or he
motherfucker.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he'll motherfucker.
One of us was motherfucking the other one. I
Did
don't
you
know which
take?
one.
Did you take yourself a soda?
Yeah, you see it right in front of you.
I didn't
literally
see it.
sitting right
Yeah.
here.
No, I'm busy on the board, bro.
You know what? I'm going to have some right now.
Yeah, could you have some?
Yes.
Without ever changing, without ever,
Sponsored by Coca-Cola.
seriously, without ever changing.
It's not, but if they were to jump on board, I'll drink the hell out of it.
Yeah, it's never for lack of like us trying to get the show together on a Sunday night because we're all ready, right? Let's get the show. If I would just get where I don't have the old man brain and I would just remember every little detail that I need to do, like being able to our monitor over there, being able to have us all together instead of now I gotta try and look for it while you guys talk amongst
Do not
yourselves.
keep us all on one screen. That's all I care about.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if all at any point I would just be able to say, okay, this is now, we're all three of it. Where I should have done this before we started the fucking show. It would make more sense.
How many shows in did you say?
75.
5.
We can't even take credit for 76. We're still working on 75.
Aren't we though? I mean, we really
It's my
are.
fourth show.
Yeah.
It's your what?
Fourth.
Don't act like. So what the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean?
It means I've been
Fuck does that mean?
Yeah, what the fuck?
If you guys
You're-
count
you
all
were-
the shows, I want to count the ones. I'm
You
on.
were
Four.
one. Yeah, no, fuck you and your four.
It's my fourth
You
show.
were, yeah.
It's my fourth show anniversary.
Yeah. And you were on one of the biggest disasters with lights going out. This motherfucker had to put.
What do you mean? Every single show I've been on has been a disaster.
Right, but the Mackey show,
Maybe it's me.
the Mackey show turned out that was a good show. That was a shame we couldn't see the guy, but he was bouncing out. He was getting phone calls. We had then we had
was a good
We'll
show.
get him back on though. He was,
Yeah,
he
he-
had a good
he-
story to
A lot of
tell.
good content.
he was fantastic. So did we all watch the Jake Paul fight this weekend?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
was
did.
it the J. Paul fight or the J. Paul Paul WWE mass wrestling.
Wasn't it?
What was it?
He got his ass beat, is what happened.
Ass beat.
That's what happened.
His
man.
jaw ended up in another planet.
Seriously.
You stick him in there with a real fighter, man.
A
and it
real
just goes to
fighter,
show
like-
what a joke he is. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, I mean, he boxed Tyson and of course beat Tyson, but Tyson's 60 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you put him in there against a real fighter, and it kind of showed. I mean, he fell down a lot. There was a couple times I thought they were actual knockdowns that he fell down.
I
He was
mean,
barely
people are
throwing
like,
any
"Oh, he
punches.
lasted 6 rounds," but in the
He
reality
lasted
world,
I could last 6 rounds running around the ring and hiding.
yeah, that's the thing, though. I don't think that Anthony Joshua was just like letting him run around.
Yeah.
I mean, there was not a lot of effort of chasing him. He was definitely pushing the fight. He was going to him.
Yeah,
For sure.
it was something like so. And this is how our fight night went, right? So let's go over our fight night. I'm go see. I see the Meatloaf guy.
Yeah.
and the Meatloaf guy was very good. He was really good. I mean, it was a husband and wife, right? Yeah. He didn't. Look, I want him on the show, but I didn't like the wig. I can't lie to the guy. The wig was not good. Like, yeah, you didn't need the wig, right? Or
Well, what color is his hair?
I don't know. He had a wig on. He had a Meatloaf wig on.
Well, yeah, but he's got to look like Meatloaf.
He does look like Meatloaf. He
Without the
definitely
wig?
Well, he had the wig on.
Well, I was saying you don't like the wig, but he had to have the wig.
What was
Probably.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The wig you didn't like.
It looked like a wig. It looked like a bad wig. It just looked like a bad wig. But what I'm telling you, first of all,
I guess that makes no sense.
it was just a bad wig, bro.
I didn't like the wig. Why? Because it was a wig.
Yeah, it was a bad wig. It was
You should do anything but that.
Yeah. So I get to this show, right? I go to the show. It's a cool little theater called the Ritz Theater in Sanford. I believe I was in Sanford. And that's a super cool, from what I saw at night, it seemed like a really nice little town, right? There were a lot of little outdoor cafes, the whole 9 yards. So I pull up, I get in the show, super cool for me. You know how excited I get about my tickets. Everybody who knows me knows that I laminate everything that requires a ticket. It's in a box. When I die, it used to be on all the walls. Here I haven't done it because I put this stuff up, but I used to have it. It covers 3 walls and half a ceiling. That's a lot of events. Everything that required a ticket, I laminate.
Why 3 walls and a half a ceiling? Why would you just use 4 walls?
Well, because like one of the walls has a window on it, so like I got to do all around it. Just do the walls and it got up into the ceiling.
Okay.
Just don't ask questions.
I'm curious.
So
What do you mean don't ask questions?
so
Fuck you.
it's your 4th show. Haven't you learned?
Scratch coming out like a bat out of hell.
Seriously, man. Welcome back, Scratch.
Boom, another
Many-
meatloaf joke over here to my left.
Then he wonders why the story I'm about to tell happens, right? With his attitude like this, right?
Attitude.
So I go to the show. Great
Scratch
show.
went with you?
No, Scratch was at his job.
He
was at his job.
Yeah, my job.
So-
we'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So, and it's a
Karaoke
great
job.
It's a great job though. So you make it exciting for everybody. So I'm at this Meatloaf show. I text him, "What are you doing?" It's the show ends like 10:30, 11. I start talking to the guy. So him and his wife do it. And his wife was super talented. I mean, they were both very talented. He sounded like Meatloaf. What I was so impressed about was if you follow Meatloaf's music, that is shit. As a musician, that is shit hard to play.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you listen to Bat Out of Hell, Jim Steinman wrote all those songs, right? Jim Steinman is the writer of the music and the words for Meatloaf. And Meatloaf did some lyrics and shit, but majority of it was written by Jim Stein. It's Jim Steinem. So it's very hard to play. He couldn't even play it. So he was hiring a professional musician to play the intro of Bat Out of Hell, it's all piano. And it's like your left hand instead of your right hand. So that's really difficult. This guy had a musician, a girl, that nailed it, right? So the whole band nailed it. And that's what it was. But dude, when I say the crowd, okay, the crowd's what got me. First of all, I was one of the younger ones, and I'm 55. Okay, I was one of the younger ones.
That's all you got to say.
I was 55. I mean, again, it's an impersonator, right?
So the handicap spots were all filled up.
That's what I was just gonna say.
there were no handicap spots. Zero. There was one guy in a chair. One guy.
So you couldn't use your fake one.
So I get this show. At the end of it, I meet him because I've been messaging him saying, hey, we'd love to have you on the show. I'm a big Meatloaf guy. One of my first concerts was Madison Square Garden, the Paramount, in a blizzard. Shout out to Mike Koenig. I know you listen to us. Him and I went there in a blizzard on a train at 45 minutes late. He didn't even start till later because of the blizzard was going on in New York. And it was like 1987. And it was like his Bat Out of Hell was 77. And it was like he wrote Bat Out of Hell 2. So it was that fucking album, and it was phenomenal, right? So I'm a Meatloaf guy. So I'm talking to the guy, boom, no problem. Hey, great. He's like, thanks for coming. He does like the tuxedo. If you remember the Bat Out of Hell video, Meatloaf has the tuxedo on. He fucking has the handkerchief, the scarf and shit, right? So I'm bullshit. So the Scratch is like, what are you doing afterwards? I said, I'll come meet you. So here I am on my way, right? What happens? Now, everybody knows Scratch. Welcome back, Scratch. Let's hear it for Scratch. We love when Scratch is back. Yeah. Scratch is now a permanent member. Did you hear that?
I'm glued to this chair.
Yeah. Oh, well, hold on. We may not say that because other people get ghosted. So you turn. He said that to me. He literally said that to me. You know that, right? Captain at my party was like, why are you ghosting me?
Why?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. He was at my party.
How do you ghost someone that you
ghosted?
get defriended from?
Yeah, how do you ghost that, right? Like, how do you go tell else?
You disappear.
If you stop ghosting him, maybe he wouldn't say it.
But
you
I'm
get
not ghosting
ghosted
him.
because you delete them.
You deleted me twice. Cap, we're gonna have you back. Cap,
100%,
Cap, I got your glasses and your camera, man. I know you're looking for them and shit, right? So this is what happened. So Scratch is like, hey man, come on, meet me at the job, no problem, right? And we've all talked about the first time me and Scratch where I met him up and had to, buy him the flowers and all that because we want him here. We knew he'd be good for us, right? And that was the night.
I didn't get flowers, dude.
We didn't have enough money for the show.
Yeah.
Now, if I don't get flowers, I'm going to be pissed.
We're still trying to get paid.
So, right. Well, we made another $1.50.
Oh, man, we're killing it.
We really are
Thank
killing
you,
it.
Podcast Land.
Yeah, how about it? So
Do I get 30 cents of that at least?
you will, yeah, of course you will. So this is what happens. So I go rolling up, right? Now I'm a long way away. And I start. He's like, and he reminded me. Thankfully, he's like, I'm gonna watch the fight. And I'm like, oh shit! So now I got my phone. I put the phone up, and I'm cruising back, watching the fight. I roll up. He's like, hey man, meet me in the back.
Driving back, watching the fight.
Always.
That's what he does, man.
Nobody's watching the road.
Yeah, if you need a bullhorn to go stop people from texting, that'd be your guy. That'd be your guy.
I believe that.
It's 100%. So anyway,
He'll be the first person we yell at.
yeah, please. I can't wait to do it.
He's in a fucking
Unless you
projector
go,
screen in his
unless
car.
you get in a.
You keep talking shit to me.
We're allowed to. Well, also, so anyway, so I get there. He says, "Come around back," right? So D's, you didn't
This
hear
is
that.
actually pretty funny.
You didn't hear this
Ridiculous.
fucking story, right? Like I didn't tell you this because I wanted to tell you tonight.
Was he
Right?
naked or something?
So, no, so
It's like,
let's go back to the first show we talked about, Scratch, right? The first show with the guy, the comedian. He was great on the stage. The guy was heckling him. He said, "Sir, shut your mouth. Nobody's got their penis out," right? Fantastic. So that night we're like diffusing that situation. I roll to the back of this thing. There is a guy, and he looked like he was, and I'm gonna say we look like
a grown baby.
He did look like a grown baby. He was a bald
Dressed
guy.
like a baby?
No, he was a bald guy.
Oh.
He was about 5'7"
He's a
at
dude
best.
I kinda know.
At best, 5'7", dude.
Okay.
And he looked like a.
Actually taller than that.
Well, he looked
might have been
5'7".
in a hole, and you were
Yeah.
sitting in the car watching the fight at the
He,
same time.
he looked like he was about 5'7".
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
So he looks like a
Doesn't matter how big
cross.
it was.
He looks like a cross. It does, because if I smashed the door into his skull, I would have felt bad. So because he was like, he looked like a baby. I thought I was gonna have to cuddle him. So this dude is standing.
diaper.
He's standing there, right? He's got a beer bottle. And he's fucking yelling at this guy.
He's yelling at me.
He's yelling at him, saying, "I'll fuck you up." And Scratch is sitting there, dude. You think I'm coming over there to fight you? You think I want to fuck you up? What the fuck? So I pull up. I'm like, oh, here we are. Oh, what are we doing here? I said, Scratch, let's go. Right there, and I'd say, put your shit in the car. Just end it. Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
For 5 minutes, I'm listening to these two yell at each other. This guy's not even really yelling. He's just sitting there like this.
Who was the guy?
I'll fuck
This
you up.
guy that I know that goes in there regularly, right? But so before, let's get to before that though,
Please.
real quick, because
So he's a heckler.
and the reason that it's
No, it was at his job. It was at his regular job.
Yeah. The reason that he just went from the fight to this is because so this particular person is inside, and where the fight's over, when the fight ends, this dude's drunk, by the way. And one of the things I was telling him out there when he pulled up was, dude, you're drunk, man. Just go home, dude.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to kick your ass over
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
What it was
Yeah.
the Jake Paul fight. Because he said, right. I'm like, man, I'm not trying to
Do
fight
not tell me he was a Jake Paul fan and was mad because he lost.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm not trying to fight you over Jake Paul. So he just said something about Jake Paul. And then, and I was like, man, Jake Paul's a bum, right? I'm like, I just watched the whole entire fight. Like, Jake Paul's a bum. You know, he's fighting people that are washed up. You know what I mean? He gets in the ring with a real fighter and he got knocked out. You know what I mean? And he goes, yeah, but you or nobody else in here were getting the ring with him. And I didn't say nothing because I'm like, I'm not arguing with you about Jake Paul. I just said he was a bum after I watched the fight. That was what I said. That's what I saw. That's what I thought.
Right.
So he was mad about that. He goes, yeah, that's what I thought. Ain't nobody saying nothing now. But he had already been trying to start a fight with the bartender, who's a really good friend of mine, who I would protect in 2 seconds, and as well as just trying to do that. And so then I just turned around. He goes, man, he just went 6 rounds with a pro, man, like that. I go, and he got knocked the fuck out.
I don't even know if he got knocked out. First of all, he fell down like 5
he got knocked
times.
out.
I know, but he
got
kept
knocked out.
dragging on him. It was
knocked out.
embarrassing. It looked like WWE.
But here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say. Jake Paul is a smart guy. He's a smart promoter guy. Nobody can fault the guy. He's taking risks. He's jumping in the ring with Anthony Joshua. Yeah. Most people wouldn't do that. But you took on a fight and you got fucking demolished on a fight you shouldn't even been in the first place.
Sure.
That's really what it is. You said anytime, anywhere, any place, and whatever the fuck the phrase is, you did it. But you got your knot blocked off, which should have happened in round 1.
Yeah,
sure.
And it's expected.
Yeah.
Again, so now all the trash talking's over with. Can he fight? Absolutely. I think Jake Paul can fight.
Yeah, he can fight.
100%
But
can
he showed
fight.
that he got in the ring with a professional boxer.
He got in the
and
ring
he
with a
couldn't
monster,
fight.
bro.
And no, to answer
A
this asshole's
fucking
question-
monster. This guy is not a regular fighter. This guy's a monster fighter.
But he's still a professional fighter.
Olympian.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yes.
wants
So
to
think
fight
about it.
Tyson Fury next. That's not even a fucking playground where he should
Yeah,
be playing in.
right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right. So I agree.
So-
I think that Jake Paul was definitely out of his league, right?
Yeah.
Because the other guys, like we all believe, we're all on the same page. I'm sure that Mike Tyson took a paycheck because Mike
100%,
Tyson should have killed him.
100%,
And the other dudes that he fought, I remember he fought Nate. Was it Nate Robinson, the basketball player he fought?
He fought a lot of.
Nate Robinson was
He fought a
4
lot
foot-
of MMA fighters.
Right.
He fought a legitimate boxer, Tommy Fury.
Right.
Whether-
Out of way past his prime though.
which he won in a decision.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is he kept rising to the getting the payday.
He will definitely get in the ring. I'll give him that much.
And he's done a lot for the women's sports of boxing.
Yeah.
So he's done more promotion for women's sports than anybody in that platform.
Right.
And I will agree with Brendan Schaub. He said something on the podcast or a TikTok thing that said, name one guy you have brought your attention to that's brought you to the sport of boxing. Most people don't even watch boxing anymore.
Yeah.
And they watch it now because of Jake Paul.
Right.
100%. 100%.
But I mean, they're not watching past Jake Paul.
They're watching the show.
Yeah.
They're watching the WWE
like they're not
show.
going to watch the Fury fight. Guys like you and I will watch Fury.
100%.
You will watch a Fury fight. Sports guys will watch.
Well, now they're going to watch it because Anthony Joshua on that show, which millions and millions of people on Netflix free. Nobody had to pay for it. And all this
Right.
bullshit. They're going to watch this show and they're going to go to watch the Tyson. Now they're waiting for Tyson Fury. Again, it's another setup. At the end of the day, Anthony Joshua knew he was going to win. We all knew he was going to win. If he would have lost, there was too much to risk there. Like Jay Paul said, it's a lose-lose situation. If he lost, he loses so much.
So
Yeah.
much.
So much.
Yeah, he had a
bro.
lot to lose if he
Like,
lost.
That's what I said. He had a ton to lose in his career.
Jake Paul really lost nothing other than his jaw that's in fucking Tennessee and wherever the fuck he was.
So let's get back to this.
But
So
he also he didn't throw a lot of punches in that fight either.
No, I mean, he can move. He moved, and he got a couple shots in, but the inevitable.
Jake Paul?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Didn't
He
sting
wore a
the guy.
fucking Hulk Hogan outfit.
I know.
Yeah.
So
Which
ridiculous.
meant that he was going to wrestle, in my opinion, a wrestling match is a coming.
he was making it a joke.
We all knew about that.
So
100%.
So,
yeah, so the
that's
guy-
the conversation that is happening inside this bar until AC rolls up. Now it's outside.
Well, the funny part is though, before he pulls up, I go and I put my stuff. I'm putting my stuff away in the back, and I start coming back across the parking lot to go in the back door, and he starts talking shit to me outside. He's outside by himself. He starts talking shit to me outside, and I didn't realize it at first, and then all of a sudden I'm catching what he's saying, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, are you trying to fight me right now? I start laughing at him. I'm like, are you trying to fight me right now for real?
At the top of his lungs, D's, as I roll up. Okay, so now I'm like, bro, we're not. I said, we're doing this right now. You know, I'm trying to rewind.
I'm not fighting anybody over Jake Paul. I got news for you.
Right?
You know what
So-
I mean?
so-
That's what's so crazy about the today's
You got to be trying
fucking.
to hurt me.
Some drunk guy. So he's inside. Now these two are across the parking lot from each other. This is not face to face combat. This guy's in a ditch, and again, he looks 5'8". Maybe he was in a hole, but he looks about 5'7". And this guy's loading his car. He's back and forth loading his car. So I pull up there. Now I'm in the direction where this guy is to my left, right? So my window's open. So now I'm like, okay, he rolls in, and I
had one more load to bring out.
I said, what are we doing? So I said, if this motherfucker starts coming at the car, you know, I'm going to turn the car around. So I turn the car around. Now I'm facing him. My window's down. He's standing to my left, right? And I became my father, D's. I said, bro, Kyle, just go home. He's like, motherfucker. I said, Kyle, go home, bro. I said, if I got to get in this car, shit's going to go sideways. He's like,
But Dad, Jake Paul said.
I literally became my father.
Jake Paul's lost.
He's not even. This guy's not even there at this point.
Paul was a bum.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he's inside, and this guy's holding a beer, and he's mumbling some shit. Every time he said, "Put my hand up," huh? I'm not doing it. I embarrassed this man. He's yelling at him. Oh fuck! I'll fight you. I was like, "What are we doing here, guy?" I said, "Kyle." I knew his name at this point. You know? Kyle. I was like, "Kyle, just go home." He's like, "What? Oh fuck! What are you fucking up? Go home. Call it a day." And I literally, I heard. I was laughing to myself, D's, because I heard the progressive commercial in my head. When you become your father, I literally was like, if I have to get out of this car, because I had a plan. You know, I always got a plan, right? So I got a plan. I figured if he came over with his bottle, because he had a bottle, I'd smash the door on him. Then I had my piece. If he was able to pick that,
You thought way more about that than I did. I mean,
I don't know what this guy's got. I don't know what this guy's
I was
got.
just like, dude, I ain't afraid of you, but I'm not fighting.
I'm gonna. You're probably like, I'm gonna go in there and shut the TVs off.
Yeah.
in the car and go home, dude.
The both of them were like, you know, it was so funny because, and with all due respect to our guy, because he's not gonna. Now there's two of us standing there sign up. Sure, I'm sure he could have handled it.
Probably should have called it Uber, but
But you know, the two of them are like fucking 16-year-olds. They're yelling at each other from across a park. Again, this was not face to face. Like he wasn't grabbing him. This guy's over here loading a van. Oh, fuck you up, right? The other guy standing by his car with his billboard. I couldn't even hear what he was saying. He didn't. I don't think he got above a fucking 10 decibel.
he said he would work me through the whole parking lot or something like that.
So ridiculous. So that's how it started. Then we.
Man, go home, dude. I'm like
So crazy.
Crazy, bro.
So it's not that serious, man.
I don't know what it is. I'm a target for idiots.
Yeah.
Well, it's because the voice. You
I'm
know,
a target for idiots.
you got the
Hard
voice.
work being scratched with a kid.
Yeah, you don't.
Ducking and diving everybody.
Yeah,
all
you
the time.
don't. You don't.
At least you didn't wear your bowling shirt.
Yeah. Sweater vest. You didn't see him? He was on Facebook. He got a trophy that night.
Did he?
He got like third place in the 7-year-old to 12-year-olds. So then I go.
Kyle was the first runner up.
Kyle.
It was a participation trophy. Don't let it fool you.
It was so appropriate. The guy's name was a Kyle. Now I know a Kyle. Rest in peace, my guy. This guy was 6'7", 6'8". He didn't take any shit from any. Like he was just a big guy like you. People don't. You know, every once in a while you'll have somebody want to step up to you when you were younger and shit. But as you got older, people just realize, even the guys at the bar, you don't want to fuck with the big guys. You don't know what they're about. Let them be. But they'll run their mouths when they think they can bully somebody, right?
That's the part of you just don't find yourself wanting to go out no more because of the
I
stupid
love it, though.
shit.
I love it.
Right.
I love it. I love
idiots,
it.
man.
They're idiots, but they're harmless.
Even guys that go to your show, that heckle your show, it's like, dude, everybody's out tonight to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like if you're a part of the show to be funny, okay, all right, and then do your thing back and forth. But if you're there just to disrupt the show, come on, man.
You know what? You see that on TikTok.
Go get a beer. Go.
TikTok and people's promo videos like all the time. You know what I mean? Just people being, somebody, I forgot what comic it was I was watching the other day, but he had said something and some lady yelled something at him that because she didn't like the way the joke was, kind of like the same kind of scenario that I had that one time. And you're like, yeah, man, you know what? If you go to a comedy show, I mean, you can think a joke's not funny. You know, you're allowed to think all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? But don't try to correct us because everybody else is laughing.
You can even leave
didn't
the
like
show.
it.
You can even get up and
just
leave the
walk
show.
away.
Like I've seen shows where guys get and women get so upset. They're like, oh, he said something that's all right, you don't have to disrupt the show. Just because you don't like it, get up and walk out and don't ever go back to see whoever it may be on the stage.
Right. And most of the time, some of these people, just look worse than, they're trying to be like, oh, I didn't like that. Like everybody's going to be on their side. But, a lot of times it's drunk people. You know what I mean? I think we all know that alcohol is.
Right. And that's because everybody.
Adds to a lot of the bigger problems.
The drama.
Right.
And that's because everybody wants an ally. When nothing drives me more insane when somebody needs to like, yeah, right? Am I right? Am I right? What the fuck?
Yeah.
If you're going to make a point, make the fucking point, but you don't need the whole room to be on your side. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to start the shit and you can't finish the shit without your friends or something like that, then you shouldn't be fucking stepping in the ring. Period. The end. No. And you don't have to constantly, okay, like the night we went out, right? Well, we've been out many nights, but the one night we went out and I fucking went up to that dude. To the piano bar.
You 100% started that.
But I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said somebody couldn't sing that well.
Yeah, you said you suck at singing.
Yeah, but that was a joke. We went to a piano.
Okay, we went to Dooley Pianos, and the guys up there singing. We're in the fucking the bar has people hanging out the fucking windows of this fucking place. It's so packed.
And we got a table.
And do you think this guy even seen AC? Do you think that out of this entire place, this guy was like, I'm going to this guy way in the back in the fucking corner? He got off the stage because AC looks at me and goes, I got to go tell this guy he sucked. I was like, you don't have to do that. He's like, I have to.
I was hammered.
He walked up to the guy. Let me tell you, if you can see me podcast land, he's like, he's over there doing this shadow thing, talking to the guy, and the guy's like, yeah, and then he goes, and I'm like this. I got stacks to the side of me. I'm like, oh, this is not going to turn out well. She's like, what happened? I said, AC's over there. The guy's that smiling. We're about to fight.
That's so funny. And nothing really came of it.
There's nothing we like more than as an artist is for some drunk asshole like this to come up and tell us, you know what, man, you were all right, but you weren't that funny.
No, AC goes up to the guy and he's nice about it. Yeah. Oh, you fucking suck, guy.
Yeah. I was trying to.
You can't come up to somebody.
It went sideways.
You know what? I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but you suck.
Yeah, it went sideways. That night it went sideways.
You can't be nice about telling somebody they suck.
Yeah, I said it in a nice way, and then it became this whole thing. Remember, it was up on. It moved up into our thing, and then what happened? When we went outside. They walked away.
Oh yeah,
they wanted no part. It was like because all of a sudden CC's on me. Get the fuck, knock it off.
They were about to fight, and this other guy came up, and of course I jumped up because the other guy came up, and then it was a big show. And
it was a big show, and it was. I own that. I fucked that up. I fucked that up. I can own when I own it. When I do wrong, I do wrong. But that was a funny night. But at the end of the day, this is like these guys in the parking lot because that night we walked out and we were like, I was still going. He's like, knock it off, and I was like, fuck that guy.
I literally was trying to discourage all of that shit. I mean,
by telling him he was a pussy. What part were you discouraging? I was there.
I wanted to make sure that he knew, though. Hey man, I'm not.
What part?
I'm not scared of you, bitch. I'll beat your ass.
You're like, knock. Who's there? Jake Paul.
I'm not fighting you over. That's ridiculous.
Right.
You know what? I'm too old to be fighting.
Right. Right. We're too old to fight.
You know what I like about the comedy show? Let's go back to that.
I just wanted dude to get out of my face and go away.
I like the fact that when guys embrace the hecklers. I love it.
That's what's good.
I love the crowd, and until it gets to a point, I get that, but I love when they go back. It's just funny. It's off the cuff.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. So I literally, like, he was inside and Kyle left. So he comes down. He's like, oh, the fuck? I said, Kyle home. It's the best I could give him. The guy went home. I was just making it clear. I wasn't drunk. I had 2 drinks at the thing. I was a long way from home. So I wasn't going to, I had stacks in my ear. Don't drive like that. So I went to that show and it was a theater. So it wasn't like it was ready available. You had to get up and go to your, a regular theater. So I had
work for your alcohol there.
Exactly. And they were serving drinks like this. It's all volunteer when you do those little theaters. So it's all volunteer. It's like $5, right? And then what's happening is I got to get up from the seat. I bought the first 4 rows. I wanted to be right there. That's how much I love Meatloaf. Even though I know I wasn't seeing Meatloaf, I wanted to be right there.
You wanted to pull the wig.
I wanted to pull the wig. So and then I realized, like, at the end of it, I kind of like became that guy. I was hanging out at the end, just by myself. CC didn't go. You said no. This guy was gonna come, but it was a different day because
Yeah,
originally we
yeah.
talked about our buddy down here, Crides. He was going to come, but you know what happens with him? He all of a sudden he realizes it's with people, and he's the fucking worst. We have a friend of ours that cannot be with people. I mean, he's like, God bless him. And we appreciate his service. He was Marine for 20 years, an Army guy for 20 years. He just cannot be in a fucking room with people. Understood, respected. But he says when he at the beginning, he's like, yeah, I'll go with the AC. And I'm like, okay, it's at this venue. He's like, oh, how many? I don't know, fucking, maybe 100, 200. Yeah, we're not going. I text him. He's like, I got to work tomorrow. I'm like, motherfucker. Yeah. Speaking of cops, I have a quick story about that. My New York guy calls me up.
Story number 4 in the same conversation.
Is it Kyle?
Of course, always.
Yeah,
my copper buddy in New York that tells us these great stories, right? He went on a call. He went on a call 2 weeks ago, right? And there was some sort of investigation. Like they thought somebody called on a welfare check of a person, right? So him and his partner get to the house, right? And they go in, they knock on the door, NYPD. Come in. Nobody answers, right? So they go and got guns drawn because somebody did a welfare check, but it was kind of in a bad neighborhood, right? So they don't know what they're expecting. So they go push open the door. All of a sudden they get in. Door's a little thing. They get in the house. Then they go into another room, right? And they try and open the door, and they can't open the door.
Oh no.
Yeah. So now they're concerned, right? Now they think some real shit's gonna go down here, right? So now they got guns drawn. The whole nine yards. They forced their way into this fucking room. There's a big dude. He said, he's about 6'5", 300 something pounds on the floor. So they're like, oh fuck.
Was he blocking the door, or the door was locked?
He was blocking the door.
He was blocking the door.
So they push their way into this thing, right? And they're like, okay, so now they're calling the meds, And again, they're in a bad neighborhood. They're standing, like, kind of looking, and all of a sudden, the motherfucker popped up. Like literally, he said he sat up. He said it was some shit out of a horror flick. He's like, the guy was laying.
Is that the guy they were going to see the wellness check?
Yeah, they were going to see. They thought he was dead. Like at this point, they thought they covered him. They thought he was dead. Gets better.
Covered him?
They thought he was dead. Right?
And how many days was that?
It was like 3 days later.
3 days later, and then when they got there, he popped up.
Oh, yeah. After they walked around and thought he was dead, they literally thought he was dead. This is a great story. Wait, it gets better, Deez. Okay? So now, the paramedics are there. This guy, whatever happened, I don't know if it was, they don't know the end of the story, right? They know they put him in a thing, and all of a sudden, this midget comes
out of the closet or something?
Out of a room.
No way.
Wait, get better.
No way.
I don't know if it was a family. He came in. Somehow he was in there. No. This is his story. I'm telling his story. I don't know how I can't help you, but I'm telling his story, right? I don't know if I'm assuming he came in. Like, it was a family member, right? Whoever called must have been showing up that knew the cops were coming, right? Wouldn't you do that if you're the family member looking for a wellness check on your family? He says this dude pops out of a room, right? He says this midget pops out of a room. The dude starts asking him to help them if the cops would help him pick up some boxes. And the cops are like, we can't do that. We're not a moving company. So he said this guy with little tiny arms was like, fuck you, pigs. Fuck you, pigs. You're not going to help me pick up the fucking thing. He's running out of the house saying, you pigs are fucking worthless. He's like, I was looking at this little guy like, I want to fucking drop kick him through the window.
Where was he in a closet?
No. He was
in a desk drawer.
He came in the house, or there was another. I don't know the logistics. All I know is that he said this alligator armed little guy was asking him if he would help him pick shit up, and since that's not their job description, the guy was literally trying to fight him. He was like, running up to him like knee high, saying, "Fuck off, you pigs! You're pieces of shit."
I feel like there might have been some drugs involved with the big guy and the little guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the little guy was like the person who called for the wellness check.
But he was there.
But I think he didn't say there. He said he showed up. Like he popped around the corner. So it could have been outside. He wasn't really sure where he came from. He's like, this guy just appeared. He's like, you had to see this guy. He's like, alligator arms. He's like, he was telling me, pick up these boxes. And our guy's like, I can't fucking, I'm not here to move your shit. You know? He's like, you're a fucking useless piece of shit.
I got to go. I got another call.
Oh my God. How funny is that? Our guy,
we'll just tell him he didn't make it.
Our copper guy is, he's the best.
Oh, he's the best.
He's the best for our
He's
shit.
the best.
Like every time I talk to him, I'm like, what'd you do this week? You know, like, what did you do this week? I mean, he never disappoints me, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He never does. He's like, I wanted to pick him up and put him in a car seat, you know, and you know how he is. You know him, right? So he's like really, and you'll meet him one day. He'll come down. He comes down and visits often. He's a big jacked up guy, right? Yeah. And he just fucking doesn't tolerate nonsense, but everything to him is nonsense. Everything. When we talk about complete nonsense, that's his motto. That's why he loves our show. Right. It fucking drives him nuts. And people piss him off.
And he does it with a smile.
Oh, does he though?
He's the nicest guy. No, he's the nicest guy you ever meet though.
He's super high strung. Yeah. He's super high. He's the nicest guy. Dude, I was dying. I'm like, I'm gonna tell that story. He goes, yeah, you can make it. You can embellish it. And I said, how can I embellish that? Like, what part do you want me to make bigger? I was like, you found a midget, and when you thought a dead guy after you were there 45 minutes. I don't know how. I mean, I guess you could feel somebody's pulse, and it's so down that you think they're dead. I've heard of that. Like,
was the guy okay? But what did the guy? I mean, did he say why he was laying on the floor and
no? He just
he
just popped up. No, you mean the dead guy?
They were doing the dead guy.
Yeah, the dead guy just popped up. Yeah, he just popped up.
Like the Undertaker.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't. He didn't
have been sketch.
They didn't. Yeah, he didn't say they Narcan him. They just said they literally thought he was dead because they pushed the door open. They were walking around.
That's crazy.
And then again when the other guy showed up, he's just like, this guy just appeared. Like, and we've seen people appear. I mean, Ben.
Imagine this guy wakes up. There's cops and midgets in his house. Like,
and he
what
thinks,
the fuck is going on?
And he's like, did I make the circus finally?
Am I still on these drugs?
That's crazy. That is crazy.
So after the fight night, where him and Kyle had this whole argument, right? Sorry, we're back to that for a second.
It wasn't even that big a deal.
That was a pretty big deal. Dude,
it wasn't a big deal.
Across the parking lot, you two were screaming at each other, and this guy's like, "I'm gonna beat you up," and you're like, "Fuck you, you bitch, Kyle, you're a pussy." And fucking Kyle. First of all, Kyle didn't move.
But you act like you forget the part where I just kept telling him just go home.
I don't remember you saying that.
Man, that's what I was saying, man. Just get
all I remember you saying.
The funniest part about this story is you know the guy's name.
Isn't that funny? Because I heard it from
and you're telling it like
20
you just
times.
Know the guy.
I knew the guy.
It's
I was
Kyle.
Like, and then I used it. And the funniest part was I used his name. And I'm like, Kyle. He's like,
Kyle?
He's looking at me like, who the fuck are you? But yeah. So then I go to Kohl's because I got to drop off this. Kohl's is open till midnight. I felt really weird.
Why?
Like it was sketch going in there at midnight. Like clearly I was fully armed, but
in Port Orange.
In Port Orange.
No way.
It was open till midnight. Dude.
You're sketch about going into Kohl's and Port Orange.
But at midnight. With nobody in there, like I was a sketch for me.
It's not a Jiffy store. It's a fucking.
I get that. But what I felt like when the people that I saw that were in there, like the old ladies that are working, there was a woman in there, at least 80 years old, like running the register, like next to a door. That's a bit off, dude.
Well,
do you follow what I'm saying?
I
wasn't scared for me.
Thing where that one recently got robbed.
Don't you remember the Walgreens across the street? The Walgreens across the street, the guy got the guy got shot.
That's very true.
The pharmacist got shot. Literally kitty corner from.
I'm sure that place has security.
There wasn't a soul there, bro. Me and two old ladies. Yeah, there were cameras.
Guy in the way in the back, maybe.
And then I had my Taylor Swift shirt on. That was, I didn't really dress up for the Milo show.
Or this one for that matter.
Yeah, he's becoming like Sherpa. What did I get, a fucking Sherpa too, motherfucker? What are you talking about? You gotta.
You go change your shirt earlier and you put on some wrinkled up New York Rangers.
Yeah,
shirt.
man, I'm a
Ranger.
my Ranger.
At least that one still has the collar.
You have a fucking Rob Zombie hasn't been relevant 25 years. And you have it's
what
a
do you
three.
mean? I saw this concert like 2 years ago.
Okay, yeah, you're the only one who was there. And you you have a 3/4 sleeve shirt on, bro. I haven't seen a 3/4 sleeve shirt.
All right, Kyle, go home, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle, just go.
Kind of cold.
I used to love those. Do you remember wearing those shirts when we were kids? I used to love a 3/4 shirt. I haven't seen one in a very.
Not making fun of you. That reminds me of like the Stranger Thing type. What's it called? Hellfire.
Yeah.
You know, those shirts. It's kind of cool.
But don't
I like
you
it.
remember, like at every show they sold those? Did you go to a lot of concerts as a kid?
Yeah.
So they every one of them had a 3/4 sleeve shirt
Yeah,
on. We
that's old
lived.
school.
I haven't seen one of those seriously in like
It's been
20
a while.
years.
I like 3/4 sleeve shirts.
You can source them out.
I have a Star Wars 3/4 sleeve shirt.
Star Wars. I wouldn't
I
picture
do.
you as a Star Wars guy.
Really?
Yeah. You're still. Yeah.
Why not? What about me? Doesn't
You're not.
scream
You're not.
Star Wars?
Yeah. All of it. all
I
of.
got like 50
do you think?
Star Wars shirts.
He seems like a Sons
Are
of
you-
Anarchy type guy.
Really?
Yeah, for sure, bro. Right, there you
I
go.
never even saw one episode of.
See, you can never judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Who knew he was a fucking nerd? Because you don't look like a nerd, bro.
You know, it's funny because I don't. I just Star Wars. I like.
Yeah.
I'm not like totally into sci-fi or anything
Oh.
like that or whatever.
Just
or,
Star Wars.
Yeah,
All
just-
of them?
yeah.
Did you watch all of them?
Yeah.
All 400 of them?
Do you like the
yeah.
old school ones or you like the new
I
ones?
like the old school ones the best. But,
Yeah.
And then
I
I
agree.
thought when they first came back with those other three, you know, where Anakin was growing.
Yeah.
I thought only the last one of those was good.
Yeah, when
it
the
was-
Skywalker comes back.
Right,
or
you know
whatever.
when Anakin, because then you got to see Anakin turning into Darth Vader. So I
Yeah.
thought that one was the best. I
Yeah.
didn't really like the other two as much.
Anakin was-
but the three newest ones where they tied the new stuff in with the old stuff, I thought that was really cool. You know,
I didn't like how they killed. I didn't like the one part I didn't like was spoiler alert if you haven't seen Star Wars by now.
Then you just
If you've been on a fucking rock,
I think I know what you're gonna say, but
Han Solo died.
I didn't
He's the son and he's now the bad guy. Like just jumped into it very.
Oh,
very
Han
quickly.
Solo's not a bad guy?
Yeah, no,
thought
Han
he
Solo's
died.
son is the bad guy.
Oh,
Kylo
He
Ren.
became Darth Vader.
He became Kylo
Solo?
Ren.
Kylo
Ren.
The new Darth Vader.
The new
Oh,
Darth Vader.
Han Solo's son became the new Darth?
yeah, Kylo
That's
Ren.
fucking.
And they killed him.
It
It's
could
funny
have.
because it was so. Okay, so the one thing I didn't like about, and which
Yeah.
is what you're talking about, one of the things I didn't like about the storyline is a lot of the storyline of the three newest ones,
Right.
were very similar
Right.
to the old,
The old ones, clearly.
Right.
The old one was with the jam.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, man.
You mean
But I
this?
still
Are you
thought
talking
they
the
were good. I still thought they
1970
were
ones?
good.
Yeah.
But you
Yes.
look at the 1970 ones now.
Yeah, but
I know
dude,
the concept was cool because it was so new. But it wasn't new at that time because you really had like Orson Welles doing that kind of shit. You had Alfred Hitchcock doing those kind of things. I understand, but George Lucas and Spielberg took it to a different animal, right? Was it both of them involved? Right? They were both involved. I know George Lucas was Star Wars, but wasn't Spielberg involved somehow?
Now I haven't seen it, but I know the Mandalorian.
But then, yeah, that's what I was gonna
That's
say.
a good spinoff.
Did you
of that
watch-
show. Everybody
No, it is.
loves
Yeah,
that
The
show.
Mandalorian
But it's a
was great.
television show.
No, I haven't
it was
seen
great.
it, but I've heard
It was- it's
raves
great.
about that show.
Yeah, but I mean that's where you lose me because if you're gonna watch the movies, right? Now I gotta watch a series. They should just kept it as movies. Like and if they were gonna do because wasn't what's it called
The
Mandalorian?
Mandalorian.
Was he Boba Fett?
No.
Yeah, he was Boba Fett.
But what,
Kinda.
The Mandalorian wasn't.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Boba Fett
Wasn't he one of those people?
Yeah.
Boba Fett actually wasn't a Mandalorian.
Right.
But he had Mandalorian armor.
Right, he looked like him.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I
I don't know, but yeah, I know he wasn't Boba Fett.
Yeah,
Right.
I and scratch to answer your question. I went through like 5 shirts to get to this shirt.
Yeah, that one definitely was on the bottom of the pile.
It's a Ranger night.
There's
It's
nothing wrong with that.
It's just so
I'm not
it's just-
banging on the
Look,
Rangers. I'm just
Kyle, go home.
curious if you ever ironed
Kyle, go home.
that thing.
Yeah, iron it. No, I'm not ironing t-shirts. What? You are a nerd. Jesus
Throw it in the
fuck.
dryer at least for a few minutes. Something.
Look,
You had a
3/4.
couple extra
Look,
minutes.
this is
Man, no,
Rob,
wait,
Rob
wait,
Zombie
there's nothing-
3/4 sleeve.
Your power must have been shut off.
If we took a
Yes, if we took a poll, there would be no way anybody would say
Choose your
Al's
side over mine.
nice, comfortable T-shirt versus a 3/4 sleeve, which again I have not seen. When's the last time you saw a 3/4?
I like that shirt.
I didn't ask if you like it. I didn't ask if you
It's
like
been
it.
a long time. It's been a long
that.
time.
It's a long time, dude.
long time. I
Very
agree.
long
I
time.
agree. It's been a
very,
long time.
if he comes in a mesh shirt right now and his nipples are poking through, I'm gonna have a problem.
That's next week's show.
I hope so, for fuck's sake. But yeah, I don't get into all that because it's they lose me when they want me to go watch the shows. Like, didn't they do a whole series on a baby Yoda?
That's Mandalorian.
Oh, that's the Mandalorian.
But it's not just on him. He's just part of it. And it's not Baby Yoda. It's
I don't know
Grogu.
what it is.
Yeah.
That's called Grogu. You're
It's
really
Grogu.
into this. Do you have the
No,
figures?
I just happen to know enough of
Yeah. You know a lot.
I know a little bit.
Could you picture?
I know a little bit. I'm not like a super.
Clearly, you are. You go
I'm
to
not, though.
you go to Scratch's apartment, right? And every like figure is in the box. Like you can't touch it for 20 years.
No,
My son loves that stuff, man. He loves Star
I
Trek.
did have a Darth Vader comforter though.
I was a big Star.
At my age now.
I was a big Star Wars fan back in the day.
Yeah, I was too, but we were 7.
But after
Dude, it came out in 77. I was 7 years old, bro.
You know,
how are you not like enamored by that?
Not to get off topic, but I watched another remake of a show, and I was anxious for it.
What movie?
The Running Man.
I know you've been talking
I
about
was
that.
real because, dude, like
The first
growing
one
up,
was-
it was action, everything, right?
the first one
Arnold
wasn't that good.
Schwarzenegger, Rambo, you know, it was all Chuck Norris and all.
Sure.
So I was amped. Like I was like, all right, dude. And I like Glenn Powell. Like I think that he's a good, pretty good actor. It was a bad spinoff, man. It could have been so much. I mean, entertaining. It was. I don't want to spoil for nobody because you might have a different take, but if you just get too far away from the core of what it was. You take away the essence of that. Like,
Yeah.
I get it. If it's its own thing, then change the character. Change the fucking character.
Well, why don't you
keep
just-
the same character and then change? You know what I mean? Change the story.
Right. Why don't you just if you want to make the Running Man again, just make it as like either a prequel or an extension of, right?
Extension of.
Yeah, because I think if I remember correctly, the Running Man, the original one. I remember I'm not you with the movies. I don't remember all the shit. Wasn't Richard Dawson in that? Wasn't the guy from Family Feud the bad guy?
He was the bad guy. He played a damn good role.
That's what I remember.
He
He's like,
played a
and you're coming down. And right
As a game show host, he played a game show host, and he
yeah,
was fan-fucking-tastic.
I mean, I remember I was never a big Schwarzenegger fan. I mean, Predator was a good flick, but I couldn't stand I guess it bothered me that he was the same guy in every flick. I know we talked about Rambo and all that stuff, but Schwarzenegger was 100% because he couldn't change his accent. So he just was not good at, he never got a linguist to help him change to become an American.
Back in the day when I was a kid,
He was
Running
so
Man
jacked
came out,
up
Running
and
Man
shit.
came out. It was like its own, It was like, dude, and it was like it was when all the gladiator shows are coming out, and these guys are gladiators chasing down one man. This was just like mercenaries chasing down a guy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll tell you what movie I'm really anxious for is Ready or Not 2.
What's that one?
Ready or Not was a movie based on she marries into a family, and they have to play board game, basically because if they don't, they all die.
Oh, I saw that movie.
Yeah. So,
Wasn't it like
if they don't play, they die.
Yeah, it was like these friends came over and started playing this game one night.
Well,
Was it called Game Night?
No, it's
Game Night's a comedy.
yeah.
Was it? No, I thought there was a horror flick about that
Game
where,
Night's a comedy.
where they were
Like,
dying because it was an escape room.
But
that
it
really
was
died.
it was actually a good spinoff of so I'm anxious to see part 2. I'm hoping that it's again, it looks like they're kind of getting back into the prequel, not just going off the same show.
Right.
So I'm anxious that.
And then, to bring us back for 1 second, I want to finish my thought process on that. But before he tells about his cartoon love, we when I went to Kohl's that night,
Told you about my Star Wars shirt.
yeah. You were saying
What'd you buy this from?
Would I buy that?
Kohl's?
Did you buy that at Kohl's?
What?
That shirt?
This one?
Yeah.
No.
Did you see him
bought
there?
it- I know.
Midnight.
I saw him in Tampa.
So Tampa. You know something about that, like Rob Zombie, again being big into the music and heavy metal and all that stuff. It's such a shame, in my opinion. I felt he could have. I know he was huge. Don't get me wrong, okay? I know he was big. I wouldn't call him huge. He was very big. But he got he became the producer and that kind of thing. He was doing movies and he was also writing.
Movies are great.
Yeah, movies
Really
are good. I just think musically he could have been way bigger.
Dude, he was good.
Like Dracula was, in my opinion, probably
I'll tell you, he
had to
puts
be
on
his
a hell of
biggest
a
hit.
show, though. He puts
Yeah,
on a hell of a show.
I've seen him at a rock festival. He does put on a good show. But so at that Kohl's that night, so I come in at midnight, right? And I'm dropping shit off, so I'm buying stuff, and then you can return it. Kohl's. Remember I told you about Walmart? Fucking looking at it like a with a magnifying glass. The lens cap was on the fucking camera, and she's like, "Where's the lens cap?" I said, "Lady, it's on the fucking camera." She's like, "Where's the SD card?" I said, "It's in the fucking camera." I was like, "Give me a screwdriver, bitch. I'll take the thing apart." Right? Every component is here. Right? That was Walmart. Walmart. We're talking. Right. I can go into Walmart and watch people walk around thongs. Right?
Yeah.
Fucking Kohl's. I have a YOLO box. It costs $1,100. Okay, so I buy a second one. You know, I'm replacing it because we were having so many fucking problems. And look, everything's working. The only thing that's pissing me off is that I cannot fucking remember because I'm 55 years old to remember to do the split screen because I would just have us on split screen. But neither here nor there. So she didn't even look at it, dude. I pushed it over. I said, "Ma'am, there could be a brick in there." She's like, "I don't care."
Nah.
She's like, took a sticker, put it, threw it in the bin.
Old
I was like, "That's an
school, man.
$1,100 piece of machine." I was like, "What do they do with these?" And she's like, "Well, Amazon just comes and then they put them in." What she understands is they put them in big bins and just sell it. Like they don't even look at it as a process of return. That's how big this motherfucking company is. That they don't even care what you're returning.
I'm an Amazon guy for sure.
It's amazing.
Yeah, dude.
I was completely.
Yeah, dude.
I was a little.
Fuck
I was
Temu.
I don't even know what Temu is.
Don't.
I would.
Don't.
I would definitely not.
It's the Walmart brand of
dude.
Amazon.
Is it?
Everything I ordered came wrong.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, this big flashlight.
guys-
I got a fucking Wonka truck. Oh, what the fuck? I ordered a fucking Tonka truck. I got a hamburger. I don't know
That's
what
funny
the
shit.
fuck. It was crazy.
That's funny shit. Yeah, you see, but you guys all like I was saying CC today, you know, and she rolls over to me and is like, "What the fuck? You can't do something." I said, "What are we doing here?" I said, "It's the holiday season." And by the way, speaking of that, is next
You notice how his tone went down when he started talking about that? You noticed that, right?
about what?
What happened, baby?
CC?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, I was just saying.
You know, you weren't afraid.
Your volume went from like up here.
No,
to,
you know, you weren't.
Let me talk
Remember how
about
you
my
would-
wife real quick.
Remember
Yeah,
you
talk to Papa. What
She
happened?
listens. She listens. You know how you were yelling at fucking Phil or whatever the fuck, this guy,
Kyle.
Billy, Kyle, whatever the fuck the guy's name.
He's coming over later.
Half the little rascals.
So I'm saying that. I'm saying, Cece, I'm like, you know, we're having a conversation about it. The other day, bro, the guy brought a cart up to this house. A fucking cart. The Amazon driver brought a cart. He had a push cart up
saw
to
that.
the house.
I saw him.
He push cart shit to your house too,
Yeah,
guy.
I saw him.
It was ridiculous.
It
I'm
was a big
like,
orange cart.
Yeah, I saw the cart.
I saw it.
I said, she's gone. She's like, some Amazon boxes are coming. I said, okay, no problem. I'm here doing this, the Anglo shit, right? Putting out I got a huge box of frames in, box of gold, bitches. I'm doing my shit. Everybody's off there doing their thing. You know, my sister-in-law in town. This motherfucker brings an orange cart up. I see him. I says, that guy gonna load this cart to me? He goes back down, loads it back up, and pushes this shit to your house.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
dude.
So I text her, what's in this shit? She comes in, she says, you know, it's a holiday season. We're gonna, you know, it's all coming at one
That's
time.
what she sounds like.
She totally sounds like that. And I'm like, wait, what are we talking about? I'm like, you know, and she's like, well, and then so I was playing around a little bit, right? I was looking at the games and stuff like that, right? And she's like, you're not seriously gonna tell me that you're gonna put $10 on your friends? And I was like, did you see the fucking orange cart that just came up? So I'm trying to recoup that shit. Like, at least I'm trying to earn money. You know, if I put $10 on Hard Rock to win $5,000, you know, pay off some fucking bills with that shit. She's like, it's Christmas. You're not telling me you're gonna do that. And she just storms away. I'm like, you didn't see that fucking cart that came up? So now you go through the cart, and this is it's not the season anymore of fucking family, and I make it Christmas Eve to sit and do the dinners and all that shit, because everything else, you know, comes about all that junk, dude, and it's all fucking Amazon, Temu, Walmart. It's all fucking junk, and it's so much junk that a piece of machinery that is a pretty intricate part of our show that we spend money and time and energy on fixing, this chick doesn't even look at it and just throws into a bin. Didn't even fucking make sure it was in the box, dude. I was like, what the
Paid by the hour, dude. She's not an investor in the company.
but still.
Some people take their job over the top. Man.
No, like she's like,
Some
no.
people at Walmart apparently.
Oh, that chick was it was absurd. Like I don't get angry at little
Like
old
that might have
ladies.
just been that chick. That might not have been Walmart.
Oh,
you know
no.
what I'm saying? Like she might have just been excessive with the. Do you have all your
I've seen a
stuff?
lot of those go down in Walmart.
Yeah,
lot of people get crazy.
you would have been right, Scratch, if this chick, if the first one made me, I forgot the strap.
Oh yeah, I remember you had to come back.
I had to come back get the strap. And that was the first one. So when I went back, I got another lady. And I know they weren't communicating because this one came off
Tag team champion match.
yeah, she came down off a little ladder, and I told you she reminded me of what our cop buddy talked about. She was this tall, she could barely see over the counter. She's like, "Where's the SD card?" And I'm like, "What the fuck, lady?" I said, "I just left and came back." I was like, "You talk to this lady over here." She's like, "Oh no, we can't because there's a line of everybody's returning shit to Walmart. Everybody's returning shit to Walmart. It's ridiculous." But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I just could not believe that this is where we're at in this day and age, that they are literally not even looking at this shit.
You want to know half the reason some of these things are all fucking broken is because fucking people in the aisles are fucking taking them out.
Oh, yeah.
And they're fucking with them and then putting them back in the box. So, you know, again, we don't know where we're fucking buying them until we get home.
No, you don't. Right. Especially the shit that we buy online. But I mean, you know, I will say one thing. Like it is all junk at the end of the day, right? Yeah. But Amazon, for our purposes in this room, has given us everything. You know, we're a good couple of $1,000, and we all know we spend a shitload of money in this room, and it's real nice that for them that we can make sure everything works and does, and if we don't want it and it doesn't work, we just dump it. No questions asked, you know, and then you can buy another one. I mean, you know how many fucking cords I went through last 2 weeks. I was buying one cord every fucking day trying to figure out just getting all the cameras right. And I will note that not one camera. Look, I'm going to look at the both of you. Look at that. Yay. Look at that. Yay. Not one camera. We're not going to have any edits. And I'm not even going to edit out Al because it doesn't matter, bro.
Who said Al?
Yeah, he did. Oh, I did.
I
did.
Damn it.
I did.
Stop saying it.
Just stop.
Stop
like CC coming up, you're not going to tell me that you just did that, and you're giving me a hard time about the orange card. I said the orange card dropped off $20.
That was a big orange card.
And one of the boxes, it. It was ridiculous.
It was like fucking Santa.
It was ridiculous. And one of the boxes was all for your people.
100%.
For your people.
I know, 100%.
Like my boxes, our lives for you came to my house because, you know, CC's taking care of your family.
From you guys.
Yeah. So I'm like saying this
Santa Claus isn't real.
No, he is real. Dude, are you kidding? We're still there.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, he's real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's real. If they hear it,
we're what?
We're not even like.
I'm asking you, is he real?
Yeah, bro.
Of course he's real.
Yeah, he better be.
I'll join in on that.
Thank you, Scratch. I appreciate it.
You don't know him.
I do. He brought me some Star Wars shit last year.
I had a.
You want me to? Let me tell you. Wait, let's get back to the Santa Claus thing for a second.
I had a Billy Joel shirt, 3/4 sleeve that I really enjoyed.
I'm sad that I don't wear 3/4 sleeves next week. I'll wear the Star Wars one.
I'm gonna find one.
Let's go back to the Santa Claus thing for a second. So when I started not believing in Santa Claus, the guy my mom was dating at the time, that Star Wars stuff reminded me of this because I got a bunch of Star Wars stuff that year, right? But so the first year I was starting to question it or whatever. Which I'll be honest with you, I thought it was really cool, you know, now looking back on it. But so my mom's boyfriend at the time had when I woke up Christmas morning, there was like all this Star Wars stuff unwrapped, you know, out and everything like that. And he took his boots and he made it look like Santa Claus came in the window and put dirt feet print all the way to the Christmas tree and all the way back out and over to the cookies and stuff. Yeah. And so, you know, for a kid that's starting not to believe, and then all of a sudden you're like,
kick
wait
back
a minute,
in.
Like here's proof he was here.
Yeah,
you know
that
was the coolest thing ever.
That is cool. Until you went to school that day and said Santa was in my window and all your friends beat you up.
I got beat up. Yeah, I got beat up the next day. It's okay though.
Give me your milk and cookies.
I got some cool Star Wars shit there. Give me your milk and cookies. You go eat your cornbread.
They are, you know, we and this is where we have to speak low, right? Because I believe I'm pretty sure ours still buy.
What?
I'm pretty sure mine still buys. She's on the edge of not, but I'm pretty sure she is. She's questioning. And I tell her, Santa's real.
Yeah, of course.
Is yours questioning?
Yeah,
No?
She's seen him.
Okay, good. Yeah. But you know what? Let's get something here. Let's get something straight here, Scratch. All right?
About
you are a lucky little bitch.
Are you about to say because I don't have any kids?
At this moment, because you didn't have to fucking do, and he did. I'm sure you did sometimes.
Oh yeah.
But our lives get sucked into this Elf on a Shelf.
Oh yeah, I did a lot.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I did a
Okay.
lot.
So then I know you did a bunch, but
Yeah.
we get Colleen did the majority of her shit, right? And I'll take that. But she did the majority of our shit, and
Yeah,
I would
so
do it when
does-
she'd
so
fall
does-
asleep,
so does
right?
Stax.
But we'd get stuck doing it also, and that's a fucking coming up with an idea every single night. Moving shit around, and then these kids want multiples. So now I got 2. So now I'm fucking running around the house. I'm hanging string. I'm fucking, I'm putting garbage on the floor. And my OCD, I got sprinkles, powdered sugar on my counter, and I think about it for the rest of the fucking night and shit like that. Right?
True story.
I mean, it's God's honest truth, right?
Yeah.
You didn't, and again, it's if you had a kid, you'd love it in terms of doing that still, but it's a chore, dude. These moments in this era become a chore with that shit. And I always question how can like our kids, because we had Elf on the Shelf and it was real. We all know it was real, kids.
Yeah.
What happened to the kids that didn't have Elf on the Shelf? Like what about
They
their
were bad kids.
But you think about like the kid, our kids are going to school talking about Elf on the Shelf, and then there's that kid that doesn't happen
Yeah,
for.
that's true. Very true.
I mean, it's
Probably the same kid that's not getting the Valentine cards during Valentine's Day too.
that's terrible.
Remember those back in the day?
The candies.
Everybody got one but me.
Yeah. You get the
He's
candy.
a mean one.
Yeah. You remember the little can said like "Be
You're a
mine,"
mean one.
that chalk shit we used to eat, like the "Be mine." It'd say "Be mine" on it, or
Oh, yeah.
"Love you," and they were
yeah.
terrible. But you
You at school were like waiting for all the Valentines. The coolest guy in the
couldn't
school,
wait.
like
and you had your eye on the one you
Yeah,
wanted from,
yeah.
and if you
Then
got
go
it,
home
you
and your mom's like, "You get any Valentine's Day?" And you're like, "No, I suck." No, I didn't get shit.
that's terrible. I feel terrible for
I
you.
ate my friend's candy, Nick.
Poor little Scratch. Could you imagine a little Scratch walking in with his little 3/4 T-shirt on that said Star Wars and all his friends?
he got a heart that said next time.
T-shirt.
Yeah, that's funny. They do. It's like the kids nowadays. And I can't imagine sadly, how any of them can even pretend to believe in everything, because everything's just so accessible. Like if they want to AI it. Ask it. Hey, is there a Santa? And it's gonna fucking tell you no. It's gonna tell you your parent.
Yeah,
It's gonna give you some bullshit. Hopefully, I've never done it, but hopefully AI knows there's a Santa, because
I don't even know anymore, bro.
I mean, yeah, that's.
I just don't
We talked about the other
know,
day.
bro.
You just don't know what's real.
I
anymore.
I
don't.
still believe there is, and I'm not going to AI it
Me
because I
too.
don't want it to fool me.
Yeah, me too. It's so hard being out there like with the AI shit, because everything just seems like a lie.
Even if you capture it, they're all gonna believe it's not real.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. I mean, have you seen the new trend with that shit? There's 2 trends that AC is not getting involved in. First of all, there's an entire subculture of celibacy. Have you seen that one? Everybody's on the TikTok celibacy train right now. Good, just look it up. It's a trend. How long you been celibate for? Oh, I've been celibate for a year. Oh, how long you celibate? Oh, 8 months. And they're all like G7ing each other like Stax does, Oh, so shout out to celibacy. And the other thing that they're doing, which I will have no part of because I think it looks ridiculous, is they're all AIing themselves into like the movies. So they go
Oh,
from.
I think that's funny.
You think that's fun?
I just think-
it because it looks so bad.
Did
It
you
looks
see the
so
one I
bad.
was with? I was with Captain America and Margot Robbie.
You were?
I think so.
You did one? Oh my God! Wait a second. Hold on.
Where's that at?
I don't know.
Yeah, where is that at?
They got,
you got to email it to us.
I had to ask him if I had permission.
You do?
Yeah, of course.
Who do you got to? Oh, like
Captain
no,
America
no,
and
no,
Margot
no,
Robbie.
no. You really did one?
No,
He did. He did one.
I didn't
God
do one.
damn.
I didn't do one. I had one done of me.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Yeah. We don't care.
Kyle.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I need Kyle.
Yeah. Go home,
I
Kyle.
didn't do it. I had it done.
Right. Were you in it? Yeah. Then it was done.
We were at the bar hanging out, man.
What bar?
Yeah.
With Captain America?
Yeah. Dude.
Oh. Wait. But so did you jump on the one where you're moving from room to room? Is that
No,
what
they had
did?
busy schedules.
So that's a shit you need to be emailing us. You need to email us that
I don't
shit.
have it.
I will
I
email
don't have it. It was done.
I
It
don't
was
believe
done
you.
of me.
Yeah, so
was done
who
on
has
you.
it?
Yeah, so who did it?
Dax has it.
It's on her
showed me.
page.
She showed me.
I'll get it. Scratch. I'll get it.
Wouldn't that mean he has?
Yes, he's
I mean,
got
is
it.
that he skirted around 2 of these questions and just changed them up.
Yeah, because we're gonna
change anything. I gotta talk to
I
him.
don't have it. I mean, like it's over at my house. But I don't have it.
we're gonna see it as soon as we're done.
Oh, you're right.
And it's going up
I
on the
might
show.
leave right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna email it to us. I'm gonna. If he doesn't put it,
It looks
I'll
so
put
real.
It on. What? I'll put it in as a reel. I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
The problem I saw was that the ones that I've seen. So you put a picture in, right? And then does it have you run like the ones I've seen? You run from room to room. So it's like they're on the sets. Have you seen it?
I've seen
I've
a buddy
not
of
done
mine that
that.
does one where
I've
he's
seen
like
a
a
picture.
private investigator that shows a bunch of different. It's
No,
really crazy.
I got to show you guys what it is. This is like like somebody takes a picture of themselves, right? And then all of a sudden, this picture,
do that.
like Leonardo, they run to the ones I saw were all women. So she runs over to the set, and Leonardo comes and stands next to her, and it's looking like she's taking a selfie, right? In the background, you see Kate Winslet, and then she runs to another room, and she's on the set of Big Bang Theory.
Yeah,
and
mine was just like, hey, smile, and I just like and smiled. And took a
Oh,
picture.
so they thought. So you just had
Yeah, I did my arms around and I was like, "Are you guys ready?"
dude. We need that.
I don't know which one it was. What are you talking about? There's the thing.
He's so full of shit.
We need this.
We're gonna find it. If it's on Stacks, I'll find it, and we'll put it in the show. Everybody out there, you want to see. You want to see D's running around in his.
Maybe not as bad as we do, but
not as bad as we do. Yeah,
but we
we
definitely want to see it.
What are you guys talking about?
We totally want to see. What do you mean? You stand there and you had your
saying
arms
it.
around them.
I was talking to the people.
Yeah. She took Stacks is like into this.
It was paparazzi. They got me.
Stacks is into like she sits there and if she liked us, right? If she really cared about us, right? She would put her energy into this, like even just putting this out there the way she puts her shit out there. She put a sunset out at like and she texted 10 million people saying, "Hey G7, I don't even know what the fuck G7 is. Hey G7,
It's my group.
yeah. Oh, you're in the group too. Why aren't you putting us in there?
Because we're a secret group. You're not that level yet.
I don't want to be in the group. I just want you to promote
You can't
us
be in the group if you're not in the group.
Oh my God, this is what they
gotta
do.
be
Scratch.
G7, man.
You got to see it. It's so gay.
It's not
gay.
nice.
I mean, you know what I mean.
Secret.
Yeah,
It's a group for people that iron their shirts.
yeah. Or it's a group for people who want to AI themselves as Captain America. I'll take the unironed shirt.
When I went to be honest with you, when I went to Stax's work the other day, she had on her Complete Nonsense podcast shirt.
She did. Yeah,
she did.
And
She did. I was like, nice shirt.
remember, she works at a deli, so that was real nice.
Right. I was hungry.
Yeah, it was nice
Bet you
that.
had the foot long. She had the foot long.
Yeah, she had a foot.
Kyle,
go home, Kyle. Kyle. That's what I said to him, dude. You had to see me, Mike. And I was just so. I had a moment about something during the day, right? Doing this shit. They're running around. I don't care what they do. I don't care what they do. That's why I work hard. Have at it. And but it was like some sort of moment there, and it was a long day, and I was looking forward to this thing, and I got to roll up, and there's my guy. And again, whether you could take him or not, it was never going to get there, right? And I just looked this calm. I just wanted. I just wanted, like, do you want this rage right now? You may win, but you got to beat me. You got to stand in front of me.
I will put this wig on your head.
Yeah, my God. Kyle. I hope to see him again. Like, I'm sure he's gonna apologize.
I can't believe the whole thing about him getting mad about the fight. That's crazy talk.
That's just drunk talk. That's just drunk
Of
talk.
course.
Drunk people.
Yeah, it's like you're getting defriended from a
what's-
co-host that you want to go do shit that doesn't want to do the shit.
Mentioning
you want to
fights, I don't know if you guys know Andrew Tate and versus the other guy Chase, which is a YouTuber guy.
Yeah.
And Andrew Tate is this $1 billion guy, whatever. He's self-proclaimed and all this stuff, and I'm the best fighter in the world. Blah, blah, blah. He went in there. He put himself into a fight with this guy Chase, who's and I think he's in his boxing league. I don't know. Anyways, he got his ass beat.
Oh, he got beat up too?
Yeah,
When did he get beat up? What day did he fight?
The
Same
20th,
day?
The 20th. It was. I mean, he destroyed it, and he thought like he was the biggest thing. I mean, again, just a guy talking.
So he's a YouTuber again, another YouTuber.
Yeah.
Okay. He's a YouTuber that's trying to do the same thing Jake Paul's
No,
doing.
but Andrew Tate was a guy who's always been the guy pokes his chest out. I got.
But is he a
$1
fighter?
Yeah, he was a fighter in MMA and all
so
this.
he was a
I don't know. Lots. He talks like a big game.
He got his ass whooped by YouTube. Who beat him?
This guy named Chase.
But what was Chase? Was Chase a professional fighter?
He's. I think he's the champion in their.
Weight class?
No, in their little. They all have their own little things.
club?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing wrong. I mean, we were talking a little bit earlier about it too. I don't have any problem with watching YouTubers fight.
Yeah, I don't
boxers or
either.
anything like that.
It's entertaining, though.
Right, it's entertaining. Right, just like when they did.
But don't act like you're a professional
Remember when they
boxer.
did celebrity boxing? That
Yeah.
was good.
That was
The
fantastic.
thing.
Bonaducci beat the hell
I
out
don't
of
fault anybody for the show.
Bonaducci was a
He could fight.
badass.
But he
was a
beat
tough
up
guy.
Greg Brady.
I remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah. He
Beat
beat the
the
piss out
Those
of
were
him.
terrible fights.
were
They
terrible.
was bad.
But that was
Shaquille and who did he fight?
Yeah. Was it Shaquille?
Yeah, Shaquille fought in one of them.
Yeah. Did he? I don't remember.
Yeah, and he fought like Danny Beneducci or
No,
something.
Danny Bonaducci fought Greg Brady.
Greg Brady back in the day on that. But those were good. And then
Yeah, they were entertaining. Yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah,
were.
they were-
But there's a
celebrity boxing
difference,
was awesome.
right? But there's a difference
But
there.
but I get it. But the
they're
gimmick
insulting the
is great.
sport a little
Like
bit.
you were saying, giving Jake Paul props. I give Jake Paul props
yeah,
because you
yeah.
know what?
Yeah,
He's
absolutely.
making a living doing this. Who
Dude,
gives a
making
shit?
a
He's
living.
not making a living
Who
from
cares what we
the.
think?
He's not making a living from the fights. He's
Oh,
not.
he's
He's
definitely-
making a
he's
living.
definitely-
He made the
made
no.
money.
He made the living already, right?
Oh, yeah.
He made the living already because
Yeah, but
he owns
You
Prime.
think the millions that he's making?
No, he doesn't
off
own
of-
Prime. I think Logan Paul owns.
No, they're brothers. They're partners in there. And then
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure. And then to boot, he's now the promoter of these fights. So that's where the money's coming.
Oh,
from.
100%.
I mean,
I
it's
mean,
his promote. And again, you said it before. He promotes a lot of women's fights. He's become the Don King of our
100%.
generation.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah,
That
with,
should tell you
with the
something right there.
WWE.
Yeah, well, I
feel.
didn't say he was stupid. I just think that he's making a mockery. I appreciate boxing. I'm a sports guy, and I appreciate Lennox Lewis, the guy who he
They're
fought.
entertainers,
I
man.
would love to see Lennox Lewis. I would love to see this guy who fought around at JA. What the guy Paul fought. I would love to see his next fight in a professional fight.
If he fights
you know?
Tyson Fury, I'm definitely going to watch that.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying the key for me is, in my opinion, what bothers me about the Jake Pauls of the world is the fact that he's kind of making a mockery of the sport, even though he's trying. And you got to give him that he's in there. He's trying. I get it. But he's not. This is the first time I believe he fought in the fight and he looked out of his league. All of it. I don't care how big the guy was.
It was
he was exhausted.
It was too big of a jump.
He was exhausted.
It's like when
he
Andy
was chasing him
Kaufman used to
around.
wrestle girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
but
was
that was a
too
good
big of a
gimmick,
jump.
though.
But that was but we knew that was a gimmick. There's a difference when you're people who
Nobody thought it was a gimmick when Jerry Lawler slapped him on David Letterman.
that was a gimmick too.
I know it was.
Yeah,
It was-
yeah.
I mean, not at the time.
Yeah, they all thought it was real.
Yeah.
They all
Yeah,
thought that was real.
But
They bought
Andy
into
Kaufman,
that.
what a comic genius that guy,
Genius.
man, genius. Like again, died too soon, but he died of cancer, didn't he? He died of
yeah,
cancer.
yeah.
But what bothers me about is that, and I think he's a super smart guy because he's smart. He went into the promotion side of it. Again, one thing I learned, I went to music college for 2 years in Seaford, Long Island, and I did it for drums and music business. I was more interested in the music business than the drums, and one of the teachers in music business 101, if you will, said one of the greatest things, and I'm sure somebody else said it, but it resonated with me. The star makers come and go. The stars come and go. The star makers stay forever. And that is such a true statement. And that's what this guy did. Yeah. This guy, talking about Paul, he decided to make the promotional company where now he can fucking do it forever. You know, he doesn't need to be in that ring anymore. Where the boxers end up, retiring. Yeah. Look at Oscar De La Hoya is doing the Golden Boy promotions. If they're smart and smart in business, or you end up like a Tyson with no money.
That was that's one of the things I even though I didn't really like Mayweather that much, but that's one of the things I liked about Mayweather. He was promoting his own fight. You know what I mean? You take when you're the fighter and the promoter, and you're cutting out that promoter right there. You're obviously doing the right thing
money.
as long as you can be successful at it, which he was, and Jake Paul is. I mean that place was. That place was packed. That place
Dude,
was packed
like I
last
said,
night.
nobody was really watching any boxing matches until you start watching Jake Paul.
That's
I know.
That's not true. That was boxing. Boxing was huge.
When's the last fight you watched?
Yeah, boxing was huge.
Boxing
but
was
not
huge.
so much. Yeah.
Boxing.
I mean, when's the last boxing match in the past year you watched other than Jake Paul?
Didn't we see that? Didn't we see that Tyson Fury fight?
Yeah, but I'm saying like
that was boxing.
it's far and in between. You watch the big fights, but you also watch the big fight and Jake Paul fight. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
The one I
100%.
I watched before that was Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. So
But I also
that kind of goes along with what you're saying.
Who wasn't going to tune in for the Tyson fight? Who in the world wasn't going to watch that?
Well,
And then what we watched
I
was
love Mike
drama
Tyson.
because there's no fucking way.
But I guess I preference that and say, do we believe? Well, I guess we do because were the young ones watching that fight? You know, were the young people, were the 16, and I'm assuming they must have been because I'm sure they made gazillions of dollars, and that's a testament. If you can get the young people in, because we all watch it because we all knew Tyson. It was our era, you know. I remember watching Tyson live. You remember watching Tyson? He was a little before your time. You're about
Tyson?
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it your time? So because I know you're younger than us, but you're only
much.
like 6 years, right? Yeah. So you know, Tyson was our time. We watched Tyson fight in real time, man. You know, we watched him bite that guy's ear off. You know, beast, man.
I was watching that fight when it happened.
We all were, right? So I wonder, does everybody is the next generation watching? But I guess they are watching Jake Paul because they know him from the internet. So you're right. I'm proving my own point. I'm proving your point that you're right. But you know what? I think also another reason why nobody's watching boxing anymore is, and correct me if I'm wrong, and this is your world because you guys watch it way more than I do, and I don't know if you do, but I know these guys do. MMA. Yeah. All that shit. Everybody,
even that nowadays isn't as good.
No, it's not as good because I know my son, and I know your stepson. They jump on that every fucking week when there's an MMA fight. They're all gathering, saying we're gonna watch the fights tonight.
Here's what MMA fighting is fighting. You know, boxing is boxing.
Dude,
you know what I mean? And I'd much rather see you kick, punch,
and we're
grapple.
used to watching the OGs do that, you know. But I can't tell you a woman's fight that I watched in decades. A woman's boxing match.
Christy Martin was probably last person.
I watched a good match that I never would have saw if it wasn't for Jake Paul. Yeah. He promotes.
Oh, there was a girl fight.
Yeah, that's what he promotes more women's boxing than anybody.
Yeah,
I mean, and again, I give him that because not many people watch women's boxing.
Yeah,
that I know of.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, is there? I think the thing about I think that
it was a good match. It was a good fight. It was a huge fight.
Those fights, though, sometimes the boxing matches between women are better than.
That one was a good fight. That one was a good fight. They went the distance.
And they just don't. You know, unfortunately, I'm hoping that I'm sure this day and age they're making more money because again, funny enough, they just did the movie about Christy Martin, who was.
I want to see that. Coal miner's daughter.
Yeah. Is that what the movie's called?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Oh,
I think it's called Christy,
but I think it's a coal miner's daughter.
You know who's in it? Yeah, she was a coal miner's daughter. Yeah. You know who's plays
like
Christy?
Loretta Lynn.
Is that chick? Yeah,
Sydney Sweeney is her name, and she was good. She's not the greatest actress, but she did okay. She looked like her. That chick had a rough time with that fucking husband of hers. Yeah. You know, I mean, he was a scumbag. But and again, it was her era was that she was gay and she wasn't allowed to be gay, and that was unfortunate. And now she's out and married and happy and all that stuff. But man, he really fucking abused the shit out of that chick. I'm not gonna ruin the movie for the people who've seen it. Anybody who knows the story of her knows the story. But she was the last biggest fighter besides Ali's daughter. What was her name? Layla
Ali.
She's now a commentator. I heard she's a commentator.
She's on there.
But she was a beast.
Yeah.
She was a beast, you know. But again, the women's division is probably so difficult to get fighters up into the division, you know, because there's so many divisions in boxing. You got middleweight, you got featherweight, you got middleweight, you got heavyweights. I mean, you got what's the light middleweight? What do they call it? Light featherweight or some shit. There's so many divisions in it, and they're all trying to go up and down. Where MMA just seems like whoever comes, you sign the fucking dotted line. You could fight him. We watched it with the sumo guy. The sumo guy had people his size wrestling you.
The original days of the UFC were pretty awesome.
Oh, dude, I remember getting the VHS from Blockbuster. Right. Walking in there.
I mean, it's definitely got more attention now, and it's a better sport now. But those early UFCs were
insane.
Yeah, but just like Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz, those are the guys you were like, oh, I can't
That
wait to
brought it.
Patty, you know, all these guys, you know, you have to be special in that realm to really catch somebody's attention these days.
Yeah.
Really, you do.
Yeah, I always respect the the business side of it. I always love how they look and how and the way he's played out. I just feel, again, going back to that original, don't take away from don't make a mockery of it, because it is such a sacred sport. You know what I mean? The Frazier's of the world, the Muhammad Ali's of the world, the George Foremans, Sugar Ray, all those guys, Rocky Marciano, going back that far. Those guys worked their fucking asses off to make this sport something. It's kind of like what we are now with hockey. Hockey was a nobody sport. When I used to go to Blackhawk games and Ranger games back in the day, dude, there was nobody there. There was they were hardcore fucking fans. There were people that loved, and as it started to grow and get bigger, and the original six started to expand out and all that stuff, coming in the 70s and 80s, where I grew up into it, all of a sudden exploded out into what it is today.
Yeah, I tell you,
and today it's huge.
I wasn't watching as long as you, and I love hockey. I love hockey. I just find it to be such a pure sport.
It is pure. It is.
I love they come off the ice, and as mad as they are at each other, it's like when they talk, it's not like
they're a team.
There's
nobody. They can't do, like in baseball. You could do it. You could if you swing a bat, you can end the game. If you in football, you can take a knee at the end of it. Football is more of a team sport because guys throwing and guys passing. But in hockey, you have 5 fucking guys that everybody has to be clicking at all points, because if one guy's out or they're chasing or something like that, when somebody gets hit, all of them dive on the players. They are a pure team fucking sport.
And you don't know what's going to happen.
Nah.
Somebody could fucking knock
fast.
their rocker off.
Oh yeah, and it's fast. Or they get teeth knocked out. I've watched guys get scraped across the face, come out with fucking stitches and go back in. A million times you've seen guys lose their teeth. I've seen it last 2 years ago. You probably remember the Islander guy who lost 4 of his teeth in the fucking on the ice, getting a slap shot from the point, and he lost 4 of his teeth, and the motherfucker stayed in the game. That was 2 years ago, a year ago. These guys. These guys, they don't get toe turf and leave for 6 weeks. They get in a fight, they get bloodied. No, they do get hurt, of course, But if it takes a lot to take a hockey player out of the game. But my point is the reason that the sport is as big as this is because the guys who were playing back in when we started, when you had the John Davidsons with the thinnest mask you could ever look at the old hockey equipment. Yeah. These guys were taking slap shots. Before, there was a time when they didn't wear masks. Right. The goalies didn't wear masks. Right. It's the same puck, bro. It was never fuzzy.
Guys that get drafted, half the people that get drafted, they're not going right in. They're going to the AHL.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
KHL, they go to
you can't
KHL,
just be like, hey, I'm challenging this team. We're going to get a team and go on the ice. You would get demolished. Oh, yeah. There's none of that. I'm going to try it out.
There really is a big difference. We'll start and then here. There's a really big difference between, like, you can interchange baseball guys. Yeah. You can take a guy who's may not be that great and put him in the outfield and shit like that, but you can't take a new hockey player without him having some sort of workings in where he works within a team to know where a defenseman should be and keeping their stick on the ice. There's so many intricacies of, first of all, you're skating on fucking a 1/4-inch blade. You're carrying a stick. You're carrying about 50 pounds of equipment, and there are guys barreling down you before,
and the puck is like a brick that's ice cold, solid.
They freeze those. They freeze those. Those are frozen before the game fucking play because they need them to bounce around. And and you have guys rolling down on you at 30 miles an hour when you're standing on a board and trying to fucking knock your fucking head off. Yeah. You can interchange. Baseball to me is a pure sport. It's an American pastime. You want to go to the game and watch fucking the Yankees play for 4 hours on a Sunday afternoon with your family. Yeah. Nowadays you can spend $1 million, but back in the day we'd go as a family, watch the fucking Yankees or the Mets or some shit like that. It was a great day. There was gonna be no fights. There was gonna be no drama in the stands. There wasn't gonna be anything. It was a pure family kind of sport, But my point again is that I don't want him to take what those predecessors of boxing have done to accomplish to make the sport what it is today, where he's making it a joke, coming out in a fucking Hulkamania shirt.
I will say this. You're right on that. Shirt. I will say that he did do a lot of promotion with getting back into boxing, man. I have to say that I love boxing back in the. We all talked about Tyson and Holyfield and everything. I haven't been watching until this YouTuber is going to fight boxing. So I listen. At the end of the day, man, you can get mad at the guy at everything. He did it. Yeah. He boxes.
Yeah,
he is a boxer. He's becoming. He's becoming a boxer. He can box. Yeah, he's not to the level that he's trying to be at.
Right.
But
it showed his lack of this true fight.
100%.
He was on the ground 50 times. And it wasn't about he got knocked out, yes.
100%.
But there were times he was just tired. He was and fun fact, and I'm sure you guys heard on the thing, they made the ring bigger for that fight.
Oh, I don't know.
Did you see that?
Well, they spoke about it. Was running a fucking track and field across the fucking.
He was running. I mean, he was running away from.
He was running.
They literally look it up. They made the boxing ring bigger.
So getting back to it, I think. Thank you, Jake Paul, for bringing us back to the sport.
Sure,
I will say that you're a very good entertainer. Yeah, as far as entertainment wise,
he can't say anything to you. His jaw's wired shut for the next 6 months.
Yeah, but. Again, like at the end of the day, man.
Celebrities and washed up boxers.
I want to see Anthony Joshua and the Tyson Fury fight. I want to see that happen.
I just say, man, when you reminded me that, because I don't follow it like you do, in terms of that sport, the Jake Paul shit. So you reminded me of it. I looked it up, and when they did that weigh-in, dude, the guy looked like his child. Dude. Like Jake Paul looked up at this man. This man was at least fucking 5-6 inches bigger than he was, like height wise, and you knew he obviously had a longer reach. But I just looked at like this guy. If he catches him, he could kill him. Like he literally could kill him.
There's a couple swings that he got very, very close. If he would have landed those in the first round, one big swing, I was like, whoa.
Yeah. I say that you're right. One thing lucky. I will respect about, and I respect the guy again, like we talked about comedians. When you get up there, you get my respect. I do respect that he took some of that dude's punches.
He did.
Even if it wasn't a full on where it could have killed him, he took a couple of really good shots.
And he kept getting back up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He should be able to take some.
If he's going to box.
I'll say this about the guy. The guy, listen, you call what you want. That guy kept getting back up. Yeah. Like he got knocked out a couple times.
I know. But a lot of that was tired. The first 2-3 rounds was literally just been like,
okay, enough. But he fucking got back up.
He just ran. The problem was he was bouncing and running the entire time. He was bouncing and running. We could tell it's Scratch's bedtime because now he's looking at his phone. He just did it.
Just checking my
phone. Just did a
it's my bedtime. What time is
Mandalorian's on.
He just did a captain thing. Let me look at it.
So
hey, that was that.
Look at my phone.
You're not.
I am. I'm a grown ass man.
Oh, here we go. You're not going to yell at me in the parking lot because we will fight. I'll fucking go. If I lose, I lose. Kudos to you. I'll be Jake Paul. You could be whatever that guy's name was. But it was.
I'm not sure it'd be quite like that.
It was a great show again. Welcome back. Let's talk about one last thing.
Did we go to break? Is that what happened?
Yeah. Welcome back because we're getting the fuck out of here. This is coming out next Thursday.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Is it Christmas?
Yeah.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're the worst at that.
We are.
We're the worst at that.
I thought about it earlier, but
we should start it over. We never say Merry Christmas.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
He is coming to town.
I should wear my Santa suit over there.
Yeah. Are you going to wear your Santa suit for the New Year's Eve party?
No, for the New Year's Eve party?
Yeah, you're not going to be in pajamas? Oh, that's your pajamas?
They're all going to do it you.
Why would my Santa suit be my pajamas for one? Or this?
Yeah, well, because it's comfortable.
I'm wearing jeans.
Yeah, you can't wear jeans on a pajama party night.
I'm wearing jeans right now.
Jingle bells.
Well, I mean, your comfortable shirt, bro.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells.
Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah for all our Jews out there. Right? You can say Jews. You call them Jews.
I don't.
I just want to end here. You do realize how much conversation we're having about, like, did you see the comment on the podcast notes that somebody asked me, what if all the animals on the ark were babies?
Babies of what?
The baby animals. I said, how do you fit all those people? I said, I literally
before he got on the boat, he scoured the world and got all the babies of the animals.
That's what. Did you not read? Are you not reading it? Come on, dude.
It got a little intense.
You got to read it, and it wasn't. It's not negative. It's it's wonderful. I know the people that are talking to me.
Of the comments to get to.
It was so funny. She says to me, she says, well, I said, how is he fitting all? I said, look, you're talking about millions of animals, right? How's he? Remember, it wiped it all out. And she goes, what if they were babies? I said, are you fucking serious?
The Ark was a big boat.
Yeah.
Was it? I'm going to tell you what happened. They were like,
Had to be
hey,
a
there's a
big,
flood
big
coming. They're like, you better leave. That was his landlord, not God. You better leave. And then Noah's like, grab them 2 dogs, grab them cats, and jump your ass on here, and let's go in his little fucking jumbo.
If that was even if that was even a story, but
Like, there goes Noah in his big boat.
Carved a canoe out of a log.
yeah. I mean, I thought it was one of the, and thank you for that, Dawn Love. You know, I love you for it. Like, she literally said to me, what if they were babies? And she's serious. She's a very big God person. Like, she's probably one of the biggest God people. Like, she does like the Bible studies and all of it, top to bottom. She's heavily vested in God, and
She knows they're full-grown animals.
I believe in God. I'm a big God person. Again, I just think some of these stories were stories that developed over time. It's like the monkey phone. You go through the phone, and he said, all the way through.
It's crazy.
You know?
But yeah, it was very funny. I'm surprised you didn't catch that.
Don't stop believing.
She said,
Don't stop.
She said,
I'm not looking him in his eye when I say
yeah, we did that already once. She, it's very funny for somebody to say, "What if they were babies?" Like, what the fuck? Okay, all right. What do you got to say over there, big boy? Let's start wrapping this thing up. You know.
Where's that fancy music again? Is that what we're doing? Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody.
All right. I'll go if you want me to.
Yeah, you go first there, Scratch.
I thought you said big guy.
I did say big
talking
guy.
about him.
Go ahead. What do you got, Scratch?
What do I got?
Yeah.
Man, I got that comedy auction every Tuesday that I think you guys need to come to.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
You guys should come to that.
Yeah,
I get to talk shit to people. It's great.
Hey, let's get something straight.
I know, here it comes.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get something
There was
straight.
a lightning game on.
No, what?
There was.
What?
There was a lightning game on that day.
Oh,
I had a hard time.
Because he said to me, I knew it was going to happen. I said, we talked about it on the air last time. Hey, D's, he's off this week. Okay, he's like, I'll go to
I
the
did say
thing.
that.
And then
But the
motherfucker
lightning game
didn't
was
leave.
on that day too. Yeah, and I had.
We'll give it. All right,
You're right.
So are you done? Are you done plugging? I went. What the fuck you mean I didn't go? Yeah, I was there.
Tuesday?
No, the Tuesday before. I was at the Tuesday before.
Tuesday was the one he was off.
Oh, you didn't go either?
What
Terrible.
did I do Tuesday?
Terrible.
I don't know.
know what you
I
did,
saw
but
you
I
every
don't-
day, guy. Almost every day I saw you.
Not at the auction.
Sorry. What do you guys say? You're gonna plug your auction? Comedy auction Tuesday. Peanuts 8 to 400 to midnight. 7 at New Smyrna Beach. It's fancy. Why am I plugging your shit? Go ahead.
Because you didn't let me talk.
Keep going.
As usual.
You better hurry up. Take you in your 3/4 sleeve shirt and let's go.
Peanuts, I'm gonna Peanuts Bar and Grill, Flagler Ave.
You already said that.
7 o'clock. No, but you
No, I gotta
Oh,
end.
yeah.
Put away your angry eyebrows, fucking Kyle.
Is that what they are? Angry
All right, what else you got? Thursdays, Wednesdays.
Nothing this week. I'm filling in at Yaya's doing karaoke, so that should be fun.
Nice.
Karaoke.
Listen to karaoke.
How about
bar.
Friday? Anything going on Friday?
Yeah.
No, you
of
can't have
course.
Friday. Christmas is Friday.
Christmas is Thursday.
Thursday?
Today.
Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. That's
All
all I
right.
got left to say.
That's nice that
Merry
that
Christmas, happy holidays.
Hey, baby.
And,
at least somebody in our crew's making money from the show.
Yeah,
What about you? Got big guy? You gonna go to his comedy auction on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, Tuesdays are.
yeah, I can tell. But I look at
Dude,
you in your
it's
eyes.
in the middle of
So
the work day.
Get your
ridiculous.
ass off the couch
I-
once.
Thank you.
Profiling.
You
Like,
guys-
comment, and subscribe. We love you guys. Merry Christmas. Keep the comments coming. It makes your mind boggle every once in a while. So take a hit. Hit that subscribe button. Cheers.
You know, and you made a quick comment about his couch, right? He's on that couch where if we don't catch him right, he'll there'll be a head mark eventually. It's gonna be because he shaves his head, so it rubs off on the leather.
Dude, it's my
It's a safe. It's a safe space.
Safe.
Deez doesn't want to go out. He doesn't want to get the R word. All right. Well, thank you. Merry Christmas. We appreciate everything you guys do for us. Go see Scratch over at Peanuts and karaoke at Yaya's and all that. Come visit Deez on his couch. We'll be out in the front driveway, and I'll be somewhere. Everybody knows I'll be somewhere. And with that, I say,
On his couch.
Yeah.
how about it? AEC out.